Hey everyone, it's Amazing Buys where we discuss shopping, fragrance, and do reviews. I am so excited to share this new fragrance with you guys, a luxury fragrance at that. So as you know, Valentino has dropped their newest fragrances today, and you guys I'm sure already know because you guys officially broke the internet, okay? This is sold out all over the place from Valentino's website, from Sephora, my gosh. But let's get into it, guys. If you enjoy this type of content, go ahead and hit the notification bell, like, and subscribe. And let's get started. Okay, let me put my laptop down for a second. So this just dropped today. People have been waiting for this. People love Valentino fragrances, and for good reason. 9 times out of 10, 9.9999 times out of 10, it's going to smell very good. Now, personally, I feel like their last fragrance was a little bit overhyped, but people saw that vanilla and marshmallow note for this fragrance, and they were like, yeah, I'm gonna be on top of that. And they surely was, because when I went there this morning, there was a line. When I went to the register, I kid you not, there was a lady, she was like, let me grab my son's wipe. And like went and left. I couldn't even see what she purchased. I was just like, the lady said, can I help you with anything? Oh yeah, I see you don't have it. I was about to leave. She was like, are you looking for that Valentino fragrance? Because I only have one left. Guys, they didn't even get an opportunity to put it on display yet. Listen, I was just like, I honestly wasn't planning on purchasing it anyways. And I was just like, do you happen to have a tester? I want to smell it. So she was nice enough to reach, under the counter for a bottle and let me try it. So I did get to experience this new Valentino Ivory fragrance, but I did not purchase it because that price point is not the best. It is a luxury fragrance, I do understand, but I am waiting for a little bit later down the line, which I'll let you know at the end of this video. But let's get into the specs of this. The official name for this is Valentino Born in Roma Donna Ivory, EDP with vanilla and marshmallow. Don't know why they keep extending the name. They just could have called this Born in Roma Ivory, in my opinion. Okay. This is going for $190 for a 3.4 ounce. Yes, it is pricey. It is, again, luxury. So we all know that it was going to be on the expensive side pretty much. Now, I think they have a travel size to this at Sephora, but good luck getting that. Let's go over the official notes from the actual website. So the top note says an addictive top note of green mandarin super essence and orange blossom accord, providing freshness to the scent. Middle notes of a fluffy heart note of marshmallow accord, embracing the sweetness of the fragrance. And the base note is a rich base note of Madagascar vanilla and musk, bringing sensuality to the scent. The key notes are officially orange blossom accord, marshmallow accord, musk, and vanilla from Madagascar. This is in the fragrance family of florals, and the scent type is warm florals, which I can agree to that. All right. So if you were lucky to get this ahead of time, then this should be in the mail from Sephora. But if you waited till today, guys, I don't know what to tell you. I know these fragrances are coming out, but behind on talking about it on my channel, just because there's so much new body care and fragrances and sales that are coming out where I haven't really did that, hey, this is coming soon type of video. So I will try to get on the ball with that. Overall, guys, this might be fragrance of the year. I'm not even going to hold you. This is so nice. It literally smells like Dolce & Gabbana Devotion and Killian Love Don't Be Shy had a baby, and this baby was born with like a golden platter. Okay, it smells like luxury. It is kind of perfumey, but I expected that from Valentino with it being a luxury scent. It definitely has that powderiness that Love Don't Be Shy has to it. Like, I wouldn't say that this scent is screaming marshmallow. It's more of like a powdered sugary scent to me, in my opinion. You definitely pick up that vanilla in there, a little bit of that orange blossom. Like, you're getting those scents, but like there's a luxury, fancy brightness on top of that. So literally, Dolce & Gabbana devotion, Killian Love Don't Be Shy, had a baby. That's what it literally smells like, but with fancy and luxury sprinkled on top of it. It's kind of going to be hard to recreate this scent. Normally I would say, hey guys, you may not need to spend your money. You can recreate this doing, you know, A, B, and C. But I feel like you can get the feel of it if you combine the two, but it's not going to capture that luxury scent that is all over this fragrance. It's not a super sweet fragrance, and I feel like in the opening and during the dry down process, you're really getting that luxury feel to this fragrance. Think of like luxury hotel. Like, this smells like the person is rich. It smells like the person is fancy. It smells luxurious. So I think that this may get fragrance of the year, in my opinion. This smells really good. This is more memorable so far than any other fragrance that I reviewed as far as, you know, 2025 releases. Like I said, people love vanilla, they love marshmallow, and though it's not screaming like, hey, a fluffy marshmallow, like with its sweetness, I would say powdered sugar type of sweetness that you're getting. The orange blossom isn't that like overly musky orange blossom that we're familiar with. I think that's where the green mandarin kind of sets it off and gives it that brightness. Maybe that's where that type of citrus is giving it that bright luxury scent that I'm talking about. I'm not sure, but it does give it like a different scent to it than that typical sweet deep musk that orange blossom gives. So I would say that definitely does give the fragrance a little bit different smell than what we're used to. I would definitely say that this is one of the better Valentinos, in my opinion. For those who may like wonder like, hey, is this gonna be too sweet on me? I don't think you have to wonder about that. I will say that when it completely dries down, it does smell like powdered sugar. This definitely changes upon like the overall dry down. So you're not really getting much of that luxury bright scent that's in the beginning and the middle of the drying down process. You're mainly getting like the powdered sugar scent, but it still doesn't fully smell like Killian Love Don't Be Shy. I would say that while this may be long lasting, we're still going on a couple of hours as of right now, but while this may be long lasting, it wouldn't hurt to overspray this. And I say that only based on the dry down. I feel like this would be a head turner, or someone may be asking like, hey, what are you wearing? You smell really, really good. This is noticeable. The projection is very nice. You know how I mentioned in my other fragrance videos where I'm maybe doing something, I'm like, oh, what is that smell? And it's like the waft that I'm getting from myself and I don't realize it. I feel like this is definitely someone who smells clean. They got money. It smells fancy. You're getting all of that wrapped up into one fragrance. I don't feel like you need to layer this with anything. I feel like it is just perfect on its own. A lot of people are going to enjoy this fragrance. Now, if you aren't a fan of Orange Blossom, I wouldn't get, deterred from getting this, because those other fragrance notes really bring it to life. This isn't like your typical deep musk orange scent. If you're looking for something that smells just like a marshmallow, this is not it. Again, it is leaning more towards the powdered sugar. But yeah, that is pretty much my thoughts on it. Like I said, a lot of people were waiting on this fragrance. I mean, literally, I feel like they were just waiting for it to drop it. Immediately, buy, take my money. Because I'm telling y'all, Sephora sold out. I think there's one in my area where it says that it's in stock. But the official Valentino website too, sold out. Y'all really, really wanted to try this fragrance. So yeah, again, now that we're at the end of the video, let me talk about what the associate told me. I was telling her, like, man, I do want to get this, but it's kind of expensive, so maybe I'll wait. And she was mentioning that maybe later on this year, like around Christmas time or whatever, that this is going to re-release again. Maybe we'll get this in gift set form. Maybe it'll restock again. So if you didn't catch it on this release, check again around Christmas and winter time, because I guess technically this is supposed to be like a winter fragrance. Though honestly, I would wear this all year round, literally. It's not screaming gourmand. It's not something that's overly sweet. I feel like this would work in all seasons, literally. Like I said, everybody has their own opinion on things, but as far as this channel, I think that this may get fragrance of the year. So if you've tried it, comment below what your thoughts are. If you end up purchasing it, if you end up missing this release, let me know what your plans, if you're still interested in this fragrance. Thank you for watching, and I'm sorry about the typing in the background because my husband is... Anyways, thank you for watching. And as always, have fun, stay blessed, and happy shopping. Bye. Say bye.
Bye.